everybody, and welcome to Minor League Top 10, where we're going to cover the first week of the playoffs. Let's take a look at our challenge bracket and see who will be advancing to the Equestrian 8. The first three honorable mentions, though each impressive in its own right, are identical cap-saving plays. The first is from Bongo, the premonition of a play that you'll be seeing later. Then Moongo slides through the middle by a hair to capsize the pirate. Then it's Noah doing the same thing to Poppy. Next up is Exquisite, making a one-man effort to stave off a cap, with a last-ditch grab and some crafty jukes that see him safely out of base. And finally, Honey Bear with a rather fortunate bomb ricochet which keeps him alive and ends up in a cap. But now let's dig into the real action from the Sequential 16. At number 10 we have Build-A-Cat, who times a handoff nearly perfectly to escape the base ahead of 2, and the rest of the play is orchestrated beautifully. Helen Keller, on support offense, blocks off the middle route and disposes of Clovis, while a stalled defensive duo, Pavlov's Ball and Yasseria, not only communicate to Builda where to boost, but make good by laying down the blocks he needs to fit right in between the two for a cap. Number 9 is a play from our very own Novice League Commissioner PK Subal, who breaks out of base but soon finds himself behind two defenders who did a great job of getting ahead via mid, with the third defender hot in his tail. But PK is undaunted, and forward the Light Brigade, he says, catching Ash and Papao by surprise and charging into base for a cap. Watch again as he smartly navigates to the far side of the spikes, and knows not to hesitate as momentum from Ash's wall boost gives him just enough space to get by. At number 8 we've got the Bob 18 coming into a crowded base under serious pressure, micro-juking the offensive defense out of the way, and defusing a bomb to bring home the bacon. Even more impressive coming from the Bob, who proves he can be a deft flag carrier in addition to his defensive prowess. Rolling in at number 7, we have the semi-probots offender Penongst, colloquially known as Peanut, who first survives a tumultuous base, then outmaneuvers Curl to bomb backward into base. Roger Stewart, on the opposite side of the map, sets up a sniper turn, and Wallace and Tay apply pressure from behind, in what can only be called perfect synchronization. The semi-probots are ranked so high for a reason, and they're showing it here with some fearsome team chemistry. Number 6. The playmaker here is our European friend Evil One, who makes both Maurice and Tronby look silly, micro-juking out of a very tight spot before bombing precisely in between the two to come out ahead with his rolling bomb still intact. Evil has had some majors playing time for the School of Hard Blocks and has been a staple for every season in mLTP, so you can tell by his flag carrying savvy that he brings a veritable wealth of experience to the table. The credit for the number 5 play has to be split between the Populace and Bruno Marsball for the hectic back and forth action in Game 1 Half 1 as time ticks down from 30 seconds. Bruno Marsball does well to neutralize Checkmate before he can cause any damage with his rolling bomb, and in the confusion Milksteak escapes ahead of 3. Moonghost, meanwhile, makes a questionable decision not to grab, and instead guards a fight with his tag pro. But he redeems himself with beautiful positioning as in a flurry he defuses the rolling bomb, grabs, and with his 0.25 second immunity gets knocked back into the flag carrier to save what was looking like a certain cap. But now the pirate picks up free grab with 10 seconds left, races through mid, and makes it back to base for a buzzer-beating cap which put Bruno Marsball on the board. Number 4. How could we follow up with anything other than sudden death overtime from the same game? Checkmate is coming in equipped with a rolling bomb and is looking dangerous for Bruno, but their offensive defense is too good. They prevent the cap, prevent the regrab, and the pirate jukes his way out top as Mercury blocks the button. Back home, the blocks are in place and the pirate scores the golden goal. Number 3. Bongo is the man of the hour in this play. He defuses the rolling bomb, but Maurice nonetheless gets out of base with a completely open field ahead of 4. Straight Ballin smartly goes mid to block the convergence. The cap looks like a sealed deal. But when Straight Ballin defuses a bomb which would send any mere mortal flying into a spike, Bongo blasts perfectly parallel back into a second bomb and redirects himself for an incredible sniper turn on Maurice, who could only have been left shaking his head. Hashtag calculated. The top 2 plays, while certainly less flashy, are also less #calculated, and number 2 involves some seriously impressive teamwork. Scott and Tyrus take care of business and get out top with textbook tag pro use. Back in base, the Orzabals again demonstrate their trademark impeccable decision-making, working together like a well-oiled machine to get safely through gate and earn a cap around two defenders who are just outclassed. And now for the #1 play in the first week of the playoffs in Minor League Top 10. JC Money wreaking havoc with his juke juice. This guy's on fire the entire play. He bounces off the corner to make out at base, realizes he's going to be beaten to the choke and veers off towards mid instead, controls a bomb blast to scatter the defenders, bombs unflinchingly back into his base, veers around Honey Bear, and finally bombs backward into his flag to seal the deal. This is some seriously high caliber play, and JC Money makes it look easy. And that's going to be it for this week in Minor League Top 10. Tune in next week for coverage of the Equestrian 8. This is Krosky signing off.